so today's video is going to be a budget-friendly wavy curly hair care routine. I know it's been less than a year since the last time I did an affordable hair care routine, but I feel like in that video I didn't share as many easily accessible, super affordable products. I wanted to, in this video, do only products that are less than $10. All things that you can easily pick up in store. I hope that you guys will enjoy and find it helpful. If you want more recommendations, I have an entire playlist dedicated to hair content, so I'll have that playlist linked in the cards, and I'll try to remember to pin it in the comments. I think I'm going to start pinning my description box in the comments of my videos. But yeah, that's enough rambling. Let's go ahead and get into the routine.
Okay, I have to be pretty quiet for this voiceover because there are people sleeping in the next room. I always get around to doing this stuff late at night, so we'll pretend it's like a little ASMR moment or something. For this shampoo and conditioner, I'm using the Suave Pink Luscious Curls set. If you guys want to see my full review on this, I did just post one. I will say, even though the shampoo is sulfate free, if you're looking for a silicone free conditioner, this is not that. I also recommend the Cocoa Peptide line from Pacifica, as well as the Hask Curl Care shampoo and conditioner, although the shampoo from that set is a little bit more on the moisturizing side. But if you don't mind silicone in your conditioner, then I do think this is a good option. I feel like it's more on the lightweight side, but it still does its job as a conditioner. If you want something a little thicker, I think the Hask one would be a good choice. I always detangle as well when I have the conditioner in my hair, so in these clips, I just use my paddle detangler from Wet Brush. As you can see in these clips, I am really squishing that conditioner into my hair. That's something that I always take the extra time to do because whether it's silicone free or not, I do feel like that helps give me better results in the end.
Okay, I don't want to get into a bunch of technique stuff in this video. This isn't necessarily a beginner video, and also I have so many other videos on my channel, like beginner routines, technique videos, all that stuff is on the playlist I mentioned. But I do want to just note, I did wash my hair upside down and now I'm styling upright. The main reason I sometimes wash my hair in the tub is because it's easier to film. I kind of switch back and forth with like the shower and the tub. Same thing sort of goes for styling, whether I style upright or upside down, but I do think it depends on the length of your hair. So if you have short to medium hair, I definitely think upright styling or mostly upright styling is probably going to be better for you to avoid getting weird pieces that kind of stick out. But if you have longer hair, you can definitely get away with styling upside down. I just feel like it's really easy and fast to style upright, so that's why I do it a lot of the time. But with this length of hair, I definitely could style upside down and it wouldn't be too much of a problem as long as I do it correctly. But anyways, not going to keep rambling about that, just wanted to say that. First styler I'm going to use for this is the Hask Curl Care Curl Defining Cream. It really does define the hair really nicely, which is definitely a little bit harder to find in a curl cream in general, but especially affordable ones. I do have another one here that I actually mentioned in my last video from a different brand. This is a little bit more affordable though, at least I'm pretty sure it is. In my personal opinion, you don't have to have a leave-in conditioner and a curl cream. They sort of do the same thing as far as like moisture and everything. But if you want to use a stronger hold styler and you don't want something as heavy as a curl cream for moisture, like let's say your hair is more fine, you might prefer just a leave-in conditioner instead, and I'll show you guys what I recommend for this. From the brand Hairitage, this is their leave-in conditioner pudding. It's more of the texture of a curl cream, but it's a little bit more lightweight. So this is like the best of both worlds in my opinion. And then also from Hairitage, the curl cream. This is the one that I mentioned in my last affordable hair routine. This is also really great and gives your hair really nice hold for a curl cream. So just wanted to mention those if you want options. So we're gonna start out with about that much. I might add more because I have a lot of hair, guys. Keep that in mind. If you have less hair or shorter hair than me, there is no need to use as much product as me. Maybe just use the amount that I showed, but I might use a little bit more then because I really feel like I need more product these days to get my hair to do what I want it to. So I'm just going to glaze and then scrunch it in. And this curl cream actually smells really good. It kind of smells like a perfume, but it's pretty lightweight. It's not like overly scented. in my opinion. I'm actually just gonna do a little bit more. And I definitely like to scrunch a lot and kind of like pulse at the top so that everything is really getting distributed into my hair. I said I wasn't going to talk about technique too much, but here I am. It is a hair routine. And then for the sort of like main stronghold styler, I'm going to use the Aussie Instant Freeze Sculpting Gel. This is probably the best stronghold affordable gel I've found at the drugstore so far. I do still like the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk one. That one's a little bit more medium hold, but then they also have a hard hold version that I still haven't tried. That might be a great alternative for this, but this is cheaper than that one, so just wanted to say that. The Curl Talk line also has a mousse if you prefer a mousse to a gel, but I think a gel is a really great step in a routine. It gives you that cast. This one is really strong hold, so I just really like the results that it gives me a lot of the time, but I do definitely switch in and out with a mousse. I just say, if you're starting out and looking for products, I think a gel is a great place to start. So that's how much I'm using for now. We'll see if I decide to add more. This gel is pretty strong hold, so I probably don't need to. Again, just glazing. Turn to the other side, same thing. Again, pulsing at the top. Getting that really nice squishy sound. That's how you know you have enough water in your hair. Also helps with frizz. Okay, I think that's enough gel. I know you guys can't really see my hair right now because my shirt is black. I will change into a lighter colored shirt once my hair dries. I'm gonna use just a soft t-shirt. If this looks stained at all or you see any camo, it's one of my husband's old t-shirts, so I'm just using this because like all of my t-shirts are dirty right now. Just squeezing out excess moisture. I always do this after I style my hair because it just makes a difference in the definition I get, I feel like, and also absorbs like excess moisture. And I might plop for a little bit. I like to do that nowadays because I have so much hair and it's so long and kind of drips everywhere. And then possibly diffuse. I do like to diffuse a little bit now because it takes so long to dry. But if you guys want to see what I do for both of those things, again, I've shared it in so many other videos, so that's probably not going to be a priority in this video because I don't want it to be half an hour long. But if you want to see how I diffuse or plop, check out my other hair videos. Anyways, that's going to be it for now. I'll be back once my hair is dry to finish up and show you guys the results and all that good stuff. To you, it will be like 2 seconds, so I'll see you in a bit. All right, and I'm back. My hair is fully dry now. I've got a little bit of a cast going. It's nothing too crazy. Like my hair doesn't feel crunchy for the most part. There are some pieces that are more stiff than others, which is pretty usual, but it's got a decent cast. And I'd say I have pretty good definition. I did diffuse some. I'm gonna finish off by scrunching my hair out with an oil. I pretty much always do this. If you don't want to put oil in your hair, you could use like a microfiber towel or a silk scarf or something and just scrunch it out that way to avoid any frizz or pulling. But personally, I find that an oil adds a really beautiful sheen to the hair and it doesn't weigh my hair down. And I think depending on what oil you use, it can work for all hair types. But the one I'm sharing today is the Hask argan oil. So this is actually not a 100% argan oil. There are other ingredients in here, but it is their repairing hair oil made with argan oil. I just have this little mini here. They do have a full size. I just purchased this because I have so many hair oils, and when I did a review of this brand, I didn't feel like I needed another full size, but I do like this. Is it my favorite oil ever? Probably not, but it is a nice kind of medium consistency. If you want something very thin and more lightweight, the one from the Pacifica Pineapple Curls line is really good, but that one is a little bit more expensive. This one is probably the cheapest hair oil I've come across. So I think it says a lot that I do like this one. But anyways, I'm just gonna take a small amount, like that much. Hopefully you guys can see, hopefully that's focusing. It's kind of running. Just rub it between my hands. It has like a kind of citrusy orange type scent to it. And then I just go right in and start scrunching my hair gently at this point because my hair is dry and I don't want to create too much extra frizz. I'll also kind of smooth over like this. Oh yeah, when I do that, I can feel the cast a little bit more. Sometimes I forget how much hair I have now. I might use a little bit more oil just because. And then once you've scrunched for what feels like forever, at least it takes that long for me, I'll just kind of shake my roots out a little bit. You can be more gentle and just kind of lightly massage them if you're really afraid of like frizz or something, but guys, we've got so much volume. Just like look at that. My hair looks and feels so thick right now. And this is pretty much what we've got. One thing I do want to say, this is kind of random and personal to me, but a lot of the time, especially lately, I've been having so much trouble with these front layers like curling really nicely and getting a lot of definition with them. I just always feel like they kind of fall flat. And for a bit there, I felt like I maybe damaged them with heat styling because I felt like I kind of went over those sections a little bit more, and they're obviously smaller sections. But that curl cream really defines them and like kind of activates the curl there, kind of in the way that the AG recoil does, which is interesting. This is obviously a lot more affordable and I don't think it's the same product, but just wanted to note that because I feel like my front pieces are so like curly and defined, which is great. We love that. That's going to be all today. If you'd like to see more content from me, I would love if you would consider subscribing. That obviously really helps me out. Like I mentioned before, I have a whole playlist with all my hair content. I actually have lots of playlists with different categories of content on my like profile, but I feel like I always forget to mention that. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.